Hey!
Picking me up in the bush.
Well, I don't know about you, but I quite remember when I was back in high school when I had to read Rotimi's story, The Gods Are Not to Be Blamed, that captivating story about, the twist of faith and all that. Well, last year, actually, George Quay and his team brought this very story to our stage at National Theatre, and guess what? It was so amazing. People loved it so much. It was so exciting that they demanded for it again, and George Quay has done it again. He's brought it back to our theatres, and honestly, I am so excited. I can't wait. I mean, I'm literally going in there. I'm rushing. It's almost time. I'm rushing there to go and watch it. And besides, of course, I know the story already. I've watched it before, but who cares? I'm going to watch it again. It's just seeing on your screen. Come have this experience with me. Okay, so we're still in the theater, and I have here with me these two beautiful aunties. Hello, please, what's your name?
My name is Pearl.
Okay, and
Audrey.
okay, Audrey. Oh, I have a friend called Audrey. So what are you here or expecting to see over here?
Well, I was invited by my friend Audrey that there's this new play in town, and so we should come and watch it today. So we are here. So we are hoping that it's going to be as good as it says it is. So that's what we're expecting, to enjoy it as well. So yes.
Okay, so Audrey, since you invited her, I'm sure you already know about this play. The gods are not to blame. You already know the story, right?
I read it years ago in high school, and I heard this about the play on the radio this weekend. I said, oh man, maybe I'll spend my weekend watching it. So that's why we're here. Hopefully, we have a good time. Yeah.
Definitely you will. All right, enjoy your time here. I'll see you after. Hello.
Hi,
What is your name?
I'm James.
James, what made you come watch this play?
Well, those of us who went to senior high school read the book. I didn't finish reading the book. I also watched a drama like that before I read the BEC, the WASI, for example, yes. And so I decided to come back and watch it again and see how, refresh my mind and see whether I still remember the story. There are some parts I don't really remember, but I'm hoping that today I'll be able to remember the part of the story so clearly and tell my children as they grow. I'm not sure they're not reading these books now in their schools, so we'll tell them about the story when they grow up, sure.
And I have here with me this fine young gentleman. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Conrad.
Okay, Conrad. Okay, so what are you expecting, to see here, the play and everything? What are you expecting?
It's one of my favorite plays from senior high school. So I've read it a number of times. I've never gotten a chance to see it on stage, and yeah, so I'm very excited to see that. And one of my favorite actors is on stage, Andrew. So I'm very hyped to see all of that. I want to see how certain scenes will be played out and everything. I'm very excited.
Enough. Hey. Oh. Wouldn't you keep quiet? Your face like bomb. Wouldn't you keep quiet?
Enough.
Nonsense. You are. Your kids stand before you in greetings.
What use are greetings to a dying body?
Hey.
What use?
Let them talk.
Yesterday my twins died. Today this one, the third one. She's very hot. She's sick. Feel her. Touch her. You see? When the head of a household dies, the house becomes an empty shell. We have you as our head, and you our chiefs. Now we do not know whether to thank the gods that we have you or to look elsewhere for hope. We want solution today.
My people. Enough.
The king speaks.
I know your pains, my people. I feel your suffering too. Sickness is in your houses.
Yes.
Sickness has entered my palace too. Ojuola.
Yes, my lord.
Bring the children here. Have I been sleeping? If so, then I am sick in the head. Only a madman would go to sleep with his roof on fire. Yes. Now, look at them. See this one. See the mucus in his nose. You, feel him. You, go on, touch. Yes, you, feel him. That one cannot even stand up. Look at her stomach. She has not tasted food in 3 days. Hunger fills her stomach. Sickness will not allow even the smallest morsel to enter. Anything she puts in her mouth. Pity yourselves. Oh, the land is bad, you cry. Oh, we suffer much, we die, you moan. Yet each of you sits in his own small hut and does nothing. Now tired of doing nothing, you have all come here like lobsters, carrying your large heads of complaint to my doorstep. Well, let me tell you, brothers and sisters, the ruin of a land and its people begins in their homes. If you, in your own small huts, are so helpless, so crippled, that you now come to me, a single man, expecting magic, then let me tell you that we shall soon all die.
King, do not talk like that.
Hand in hand, in one big grave. Hand in hand, I say. Smiling at each other's eyeballs and smelling the rot of our gross, corrupt bodies. If you need help, seek for it first among yourselves. Don't come and open your noses at me. I cannot help. Why? Because I, Odewale, son of Okundele, I am only a person. Human, like you, and you, and you.
It is well. Kill me. This is the reward which you now as king must give to me for picking you up in the bush.
Hey. Picking me up in the bush?
My lord, we have returned from Ipetu. My lord.
Hey, wait outside. Wait outside.
What bush?
Look, it's the truth.
What bush?
The bush in Ipetu village.
Hey. The bush in Ipetu? It is enough, my lord.
Hey, I must know who I am.
But, my lord, the man doesn't know what he's saying.
Yes.
He has lost his head.
Hey, you come close again.
Hey,
You see whose head will be lost. Speak on, brother. What were you doing there in Ipetu bush?
Hunting with my master, Ogundele.
And you saw me in the bush?
Yes. A man brought you there, wrapped in white cloth like sacrifice to the gods. Your arms and feet were tied with strings of cowries.
Come, woman. Follow me.
Hey. Everybody stay. Nobody move. You too, wife. I may be of lowly birth, but I am proud to know about it. Speak on, brother. Huh?
With this knife, I cut the strings of cowries and relieved you of the pain.
The man is a liar from the womb.
Yes, he's a liar. Get back. He's a liar. Who was the man who brought me into the bush?
I don't know. I can't now remember. But he's a short man. Short man. He limps on the left leg. And yes, he said his late wife comes from Ikotinia Ijekuyamuja.
Of what tribe is the man himself?
He had the Oyo marks on his face.
He's an Oyo man. He's an Oyo man then?
No. He said he comes from this very land of Kutuje.
Madman. First you said the man had Oyo marks. Now you said he was born here. What are you saying?
You put words in his mouth.
No, the man didn't say he was born here. He said he was working here.
What was his work?
A messenger.
Who was his master?
I don't know.
Does anyone know that man? You know that man? Do you know that man? Wife, do you know that man? People, Kutuji, does anyone know that man, the man who limps? Does anyone know who he was or who he was working for? Anyone? Anyone? Who was it? Picking me up in the bush.
Wow, the gods are not to blame. This was an amazing play. I am out of words. The story has never been made any better. Well, the show is unfortunately over. The stage play is unfortunately over. We have a couple of people here I want to speak to and ask them what their favorite part was. I mean, what at all made them come back to watch this play all over again and relive the whole story all over again. Hi, hello. Hey. How are you? What's your name?
Very well. I'm Regina.
Hey, Regina, what made you first of all come all the way to come watch this play?
Okay, I remember we read the book back in secondary school, and then I was so excited to see it in action. At least it brought memories, and I must say I was so happy. It's good I came to watch.
Yeah. Man, hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Priscilla.
Okay, Priscilla, what was your favorite part of the play?
I think it has to do with the proverbs from Ken Odowale.
Yeah.
I'm just too much in love with the way he used the proverbs and the way his anger, the way he transfers his anger on his elders. Oh my goodness, it's so lovely. Apparently, I read this book in senior high school and seeing it being acted, I'm so fulfilled.
Okay, so I'm here with one of the people who made things happen. I mean, makeup. Guys, if you see the makeup that was happening, I mean, how'd you do it?
Yeah, it was done.
Definitely. How long have you been doing makeup for?
This is actually my 7th year.
Wow.
Yeah, special effects. Thank you.
Like, I am so impressed. I mean, I remember making a comment to my cameraman about the makeup. I was like, this is so good. Like, wow. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
All right. So what was your favorite part of the play? Or what was your favorite part of working with this crew, actually?
I would say, art is art. I enjoyed everything, especially pre-production. That's one aspect of film, or let me say theater production, that people don't really pay attention to. Theater, film, whatever production you're doing, pre-production is the major aspect where you tend to, create. This is where you vision the whole thing, and you actually, I remember when the director was like, we want to take the guy's eyes off, and asking him the question, where is it going to come from? So apparently the stage is actually built up. He had to climb from the back, ascend from the down, and all that. So we had to do a way that he can see. So actually that the actor can see, but you, the audience, don't know he can see. So those are some of the things we put into consideration during pre-production. So I would urge everyone to pay attention to pre-production.
Guys, as I am standing here, there are so many emotions running through me from my head to my toe. Like, I am here with one of my stars, Naa Shoko. I am so happy to be standing next to this woman, this amazing woman, the mother of the whole play. Yes, she was the mother and the wife as well. I mean, how can she play those two roles anyway? Hi, Naa Shoko.
Hi, Justine. How are you?
I'm blessed. You mentioned my name. Okay, so now, what does it take to create such a show like this? I mean, it is awesome. I mean,
I don't know. A lot of commitment, love for the craft, time, money, sleepless nights, a lot of learning lines for some of the characters on stage who spoke from start to finish for 3 hours, like Andrew, who played Odewale. He had over 1,000 lines and he had to learn all of them, and he arrived on the first day of rehearsal with all of his lines. We rehearsed every day for about 4 months, daily, and so we're very happy about how the end product has been, and how much Ghanaians have supported us and loved this production and continue to ask for it so that we can keep restaging it.
Okay, so now, what was your favorite part of the show? Both acting, both your roles, and then also what they played over there.
I think my favorite role was where the guards were asked to go and bring Bonka from Ilorin, and then instead of rushing off to go and bring him, they had their own little, aside on the stage, and the king kept getting angry. Yeah, that was funny. I also liked the flashback where Odewale narrated the story of how he killed King Adetusa to Alaka. It's one of my favorite scenes.
And then what was your favorite scene you had to act?
I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. All of my scenes were weird. Really? Yeah, all of my scenes were weird. Difficult to like. All my scenes were very draining.
Definitely, the crying, the back and forth.
Exactly. I'm so tired. So I don't think I liked my scenes. Yeah, they took the living daylight out of me. Yeah.
Guys, excitement is still running through my veins. I just keep meeting stars. I mean, this is Andrew, like the king, King Odewale himself. He's actually a king in person. I'm the one saying it. Hi, Andrew.
Hello, my dear. Oh, you didn't tell me your name.
It's Justine.
It's Justine. Forgive me. My brain has been working in overdrive for the last 3 hours.
How are you doing?
I'm very tired.
Definitely.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, Andrew, how did all this come together?
Well, I have a history with this play. 16, 17 years ago, my first introduction to theater involved The Gods Are Not to Blame. When I decided to become an actor, this was the play that the theater group I had joined was rehearsing. And I joined and played one of the chiefs, but I was the understudy of King Odewale, which means I was the double for King Odewale. And I had always wanted, I was itching for an opportunity to play him back then. But I never got that opportunity to play him on stage, and it pained me. I remember very well that for a few days it bothered me that I couldn't play Odewale for my family to come and see. Back then I was fresh, I was very hungry and wanted to, do something, make my mark. And then it went away, and then Roverman Productions came, and then which lasted 16 years. And then last year I get a call from George Quay and Nashoko that they are doing this play. What's the title? He said, The Gods Are Not to Blame. I said, who am I playing? And he said, King Odewale. And I just smiled because back then I was new. I knew I could do it and I could do it well, but right now I'm back again with almost 17 years of experience. So God had brought this play back to me with me being so ready for it that I couldn't wait to just play this role and just kill it. So I was very eager to get a crack at King Odewale, and no other place than the National Theatre. So we did it the first time. We had some sold out shows back to back and all that, and we really ran it. And this has been, I think, our 10th. Is it our 10th? Yeah, 10th run, 10th or 11th run. And this is the last time we are doing it this year. And I'm really glad. I'm really glad that I got this chance to really, really give it my best. This I call this play my examination play. I've been studying to do this play for 16 years. So this is my exam, and from people are saying I passed I did well.
Wow, so what was your favorite part of being King Odewale?
The scene with the confrontation with Baba Fakunle and the confrontation with Aderopo. Those two scenes stand out to me now as my favorites because of the physicality. I like, getting physical and things like that. I've always said that, I would like to do a few action films before, I lose the ability to. So, so because of the physicality and the intense emotions over there, I believe those would be my two favorites.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me, Andrew. I am so honored. Have a wonderful evening.
I'm going to sleep.
So I'm here with the man behind the action that we saw over there, the one and only George Quay. Hello, George.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Tired, but glory to God, we're alive.
So, George, the first time you ran this play, what was the experience like that time compared to now?
It was mind-blowing. Things happened on the stage that people didn't expect would happen. So, the feedback, social media went agog with, it was replete with all manner of remarks and reviews and comments and thumbs ups and everything. You could see that Ghanaians haven't had this kind of theater experience in a while. Not like nobody else is doing theater, but there are various forms of theater. There are theater shows that speak to current happenings, like the ones that you get from Roverman. They are very practical, very realistic. That's what you call a mirror of society. They kind of mirror exactly everything that is happening around us now. The plays are very current. Terms and jargons, things that you hear from Parliament, you hear from radio, you hear from TV, you hear from everywhere. They are very current, and you need that as well, because that is what actually mirrors society and let us see follies and stupidities and errors and pluses and minuses every time. But we also believe there are many epic plays that have been written, and millions of plays, tons of plays exist. And we figured, okay, let's go a little different, and let's pick some of these plays that we read back in school, that we've heard about, that we've seen acted before somewhere and all that. We figured, let's. Those plays they are expensive to stage. They are difficult. They are expensive to stage because there's not a lot of things in it that you can sell to a sponsor. If you're doing a modern day play, you can use things like a mobile phone, but if you're doing a play like The Gods Are Not to Blame, there isn't a lot that you can sell to a sponsor, So it's quite tough, but it's the cross we've decided to carry, so we'll continue to carry.
So speaking of theatre plays, I have noticed that these days the whole theatre plays, stage plays, it's all coming back again. Everybody's getting more and more interested in it. What do you think the future for theatre art or theatre plays is? Do you think it's going to thrive forever? Is it going to go down? What do you think the future is?
I think it would be great if maybe the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture set up a special department for theatrical expressions and put somebody like Uncle White in charge of that. Because, like it or yes, he's the reason we're all back here doing what we're doing. Because at some point that those of us who have been trained at the School of Performing Arts to do this, at some point we all abandoned it to pursue other interests. We didn't do it because we just wanted it. We did it because it didn't look rewarding, it didn't look profitable, it didn't look exciting, So we left it. But he has proven all of us wrong. He has managed to create a business out of it. He has managed to create opportunities out of it. He has managed to create a lot of employment out of it. He has managed to make a life out of it for many, many, many different people. He has managed to help people identify and find themselves. He has managed to let people step up into their true selves and let their talents take them to heights they never imagined possible. So we owe a lot to Uncle White, and we're truly grateful.
Well, unfortunately, the curtain has been drawn and the show has come to an end. This here was a whole nother experience. It was a total blast. I, for one, I am so pleased to have been here and shown you everything that happened and let you hear people's views. Well, I'll see you again another time. It's Justine on your screen. Stay tuned on Joy Prime.
Picking me up in the bush.